Reconsider this, Kyber.
Grabbing a pipe. Come at me, bro. Well, that was highly improbable.
What is up, guys? Kingston bringing you an OU match today. Fun and Gambit Friends has returned again. Really again, they have returned. It was the only team I wanted to play with back in like Christmas, even though it's Easter at the moment. But yeah, he has a sand team and I have the same team, was always as I said. Biggest threat on this team is going to look to be the Stoutland and Ferrothorn if I can't get rid of that early. And you'll see why I say I can't get rid of that threat early, because you'll see in the middle of the match. But right now, he leaves with Powdon as I go for Victini. Really shouldn't have led with this because even though I'm going to go for Fun and Gambit here, he could have set up Starthrock's first turn, and he would have lived because he has max HP and like he has 424 HP instead of 404, so he would have lived the Fun and Gambit, and then he could have got Starthrock's up and maybe dented my Ninjask and Kyurem-B survivability. But in fact, he goes into Vaporeon, which is even perfect because that thing dies, just one shot dies. He goes into Mew now. I have the CB Ninjask pivot switch. No rocks up in the field, so I can easily go for U-turn. Choice banded, outspeed, kill it off. I was surprised I actually took him out actually because he actually the Mews tend to be bulky in OU. You don't then tend to see like the Swords Dance or Nasty Plot variants, which judging by his team is probably Nasty Plot because he doesn't have too many special attackers, apart from Shadow Law, of course. But I go into Hydrocorp now as he goes into Stoutland. Yeah, he went to Stoutland. I thought I was predicting the superpower, but he actually predicts me, and he went for a safe play, going for Ice Fang. You'll see later that he does actually have the superpower, so that works for him in his favour. But I'm actually going to go for Earthquake now, just trying to get some damage off onto it, and I just want to keep up my Dust Noir just in case I do need to keep that fighting immunity intact. Because now he's going to go for an Ice Fang on my Kyurem-B, because I'm thinking I'm safe because he's choice locked. If he is like extra bolt, that would have been the biggest piss take of my life, but luckily he isn't. He does get crit with the Ice Fang. Honestly, it didn't matter too much, I don't think so at least. I'm actually going to go for Fusion Bolt here. He predicts me nicely. He would have probably thought I was going to go for an Outrage maybe. I was considering running Hidden Power Fire on this thing at one point. And in this certain situation, should have ran it. But I don't run it, unfortunately, and I kind of have to switch out because I'm in a problem. aka problem. Go to 3-head Pimp, and he goes to Dry Ball, predicts, it doesn't predict anything. Dry Ball would have killed my thing off at that point, and it just does a hell of a lot to my Hydreigon. And why I say this thing would be a threat, because I missed Fire Blast here, would have easily one-shotted it, without a doubt. I didn't even care about the Chandelure possible switch in, because like, God, Ferrothorn is a huge threat to this team, and the fact that I have no more fire moves on my team means that I'm going to have the biggest problem with this Ferrothorn now. So I'm going to go for U-turn. He has Rocky here, or Rocky Iron Barb's damage on me. He's going to go for a Leech Seed as well, just to make things even worse. I do have Poison here, of course, so I'll be recovering said HP, but the fact is that he's going to be sapping more health out of me, and you know what, him recovering more HP every turn is just not going to help me at all. I do go for Stealth Rocks here because I just want to get residual damage. Anything that comes in, it's always a good move. And he goes to Dry Ball, does about 60 to 70 HP. You'll see how fortunate I am with this Gliscor in the end, but for now I have to switch it out because it can't do anything to this Ferrothorn. I do run Toxic, Protect, Earthquake, and Stealth Rock, so yeah, I don't have Ice Fang, so I can't do anything to it really, or Fire Fang, I mean. Yeah, Hingham's the problem again. He predicts me, I think he double switched. I don't know if he double switched, but the fact is he just clean takes out superpower, and I predicted him to not have the superpower because he went for Ice Fang earlier and would have thought that he'd want to go for superpower onto my thing Bob earlier, because yeah, onto my Hydreigon earlier, because I would easily one-shot with it. But the fact is he takes out superpower, and now he's forced switch out. I was going to go for an Earthquake because it's the best move I have to deal damage to it, and superpower can't really do anything to Gliscor because it is in fact very physically bulky and resistant to the hit. So he brings in the Chandelure on a Gliscor, which I just really found was so stupid. If it was a free switch, maybe, because he can outspeed me and go for like Fire Fang, but still, it was such a bad play on his part. And now he's lost the only, well, it doesn't really matter now, but fire moves, flash firing person. But yeah, I go for Protect to scout if he does want to go for the Ice Fang or not. And I really wanted him, I predicted him to predict me, because he predicted me earlier, so I predicted him to predict me again to switch out. So for an Earthquake, thinking he'd switch out and again Earthquake on anything that comes in. But luckily I do live the second Ice Fang because he does stay in, and do go for the Earthquake. And this Garable, I live with 1 HP. I'm like, what? I'm perfect. Like, perfect. I go for Protect now. After the Poison Heal recovery, I'm going to be about 88 HP. I took 87 health out of me earlier. It might be a min-max variation, but fact is I might be able to live another one, but I don't want to risk it. And he might go for Leech Seed either way. It might be. He might go for Leech Seed as well as he does in that right now. Right now, indeed. I'm completely messing up, aren't I? Oh, screw it. I'm not going to reiterate. Yeah, Dusknoir is in a bit of a predicament with the Leech Seed recovery, sapping its health. And I'm going to go for a Pain Split. Luckily I do carry this, and you know, I should run in Will-O-Wisp because of the freaking, so many offensive threats I can deal with my entire team, but I don't do it. And he goes Stealth Rocks right now, so Ninjask's survivability is going to be whittled down immensely. And Leech Seed, you know, it's becoming an annoyance at this point, and I can't really do much about it. He goes into his Powder now at the moment, though, and yeah, I just go for an Earthquake. Much to my surprise, that does nothing. Actually, that's not to my surprise. Powder is so bulky as it is. Leech Seed recovery and brings him back up a fair chunk. And I mean, I don't have much HP, but the fact he goes for Crunch here and then reveals Life Orb, I'm like, what? I didn't think he'd take me out at all, like with a freaking, like, what is it called? Ice Crunch. I mean, I run Ice Punch as well, so I could have gone for that. But I think I went for a Pain Split because like I had very low health and would have done more and I would have recovered more. But the fact is, I go into my Ninjas now. He does go for an Earthquake, luckily for me, and I'm going to go for a Double Edge right now. Luckily for me, takes him out, and my Cranium dies as well, but not much I can do about that. But luckily the Powder's dead. He didn't switch into his like Ferrothorn to sponge a hit. But now in comes the Ferrothorn again, and yeah, you know what? This Ferrothorn is just a bitch. He's just outright a bitch. I'm going to Protect to recover some HP, possibly like live another Gyrable, which is the aim of the game at the moment, because the only thing I can do is take him out with freaking like Earthquakes. And he goes for Leech Seed right now. Annoying, just very annoying. And recovers more health. Again, annoying, and I can't do anything about it. More annoying, exactly. And at this point, I've just had enough, and I forfeit. But you know, up until that point, it was a very, very good game. And if I hit the Fire Blast on that Ferrothorn, it would have been GG a long time ago. I'll just say that. But with that being said, it was a very good game. I don't remember your name, so unfortunately, so I can't link you in. But yeah. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this match. The one miss. I should name this the one miss if I remember. The fact is, it was a good game, and I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm so British. Goodbye.